و شکایت‌های ابلهانه به سناتور منندز از مجاهدین و مقاومت ترسناک ایران در کنفرانس امنیتی مونیخ 29 بهمن 1401.
قسمت اول سناریو. مایکل گاهلر، خصم دیرین مجاهدین و مقاومت ایران، متقاضی محاکمه رهبران مجاهدین به جای رژیم پس از کشتار قاسم سلیمانی در اشرف در 19 فروردین 1390.
Yes, Michael Gala, I'm also a member of the European Parliament, and I have a concrete plea to you, because I think it's very necessary that you upgrade your position towards the decision makers in Europe and beyond. You know who represents the Iranian opposition every day physically in the European Parliament and probably in many other parliaments? It's these awful National Council of Resistance. They are physically present every day, and they pretend to be the Iranian opposition, and they are the ones who are infiltrating the mindset of many colleagues, often from countries who have recently liberated themselves and who think, oh, well, they are the ones now. So please be physically present and get your voices heard as a real alternative, because I think these Pamoy guys, they do not represent the people and the opposition. That's the plea.
And just to clarify, he was referring to the مجاهدین خلق, please.
قسمت دوم سناریو. معصومه علی نژاد قومی کلایی، اصلاحاتی ریزشی، انتقالی از شادر و نظام و آخوند خاتمی به خیمه‌گاه سلطنتی. مجاهدین مردم ایران را نمایندگی نمی کنند و به دموکراسی اعتقاد ندارند.
نماینده جامعه زنان در آلمان، هواداران مجاهدین خلق ایران. فقط همین یکی مانده بود که به سنجش اعتقادی مجاهدین به دموکراسی بپردازد.
معصومه علی نژاد قومی بعد از دگردیسی به مسیح در نیویورک: من خیلی متعجب هستم که چطور از طرف اعضای پارلمان اروپا توسط برخی سناتورها و اعضای کنگره آمریکا مورد استقبال قرار می‌گیرند.
نماینده انجمن جوانان ایرانی در جنوب آلمان، هواداران مجاهدین خلق ایران: در آینده بیشتر تعجب خواهی کرد. ماجرای سلطنت هم مانند اصلاح طلب و اصولگرا به پایان میرسد.
I want to actually make it very clear that MEK does not represent Iranian people. Iranian people inside the country are brave enough to be their own representative. We are in a direct contact with them, and as Mr. Pahlavi and Nazanin mentioned, in our declaration, in our charter, we actually want to have a secular democracy. Those who do not believe in democracy, those who do not even engage with Iranians, they're not engaging with us to talk directly about what they want for the future of Iran. I'm very surprised at how they're being welcomed by the member of European Parliament, by some of the senators and member of the congressmen in America.
پاسخ سناتور منندز.
Can I very briefly, because I think we're almost out of time, but first of all, I believe listening to a wide range of voices who want to see freedom for the Iranian people and are committed to democracy and human rights is important. And so I'll listen to everybody at the end of the day.
قسمتی از پیام سناتور منندز به گردهمایی مقاومت ایران 31 تیر 1401. سناتور رابرت منندز، رئیس کمیته روابط خارجی سنای آمریکا: رژیم ایران ناقضان حقوق بشر مانند ابراهیم رئیسی را که فعالانه در قتل عام 30,000 زندانی سیاسی در ایران در سال 1367 مشارکت داشت ارتقا می‌دهد. جنایتی که او پس از فتوای ولی فقیه رژیم علیه سازمان مجاهدین خلق ایران انجام داد.
Hello, this is Senator Bob Menendez, the senior senator from New Jersey and chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Whether you are tuning in from Ashra 3 in Albania or watching live from Iran via satellite, it is an honor to be invited to speak with you all today as part of the International Convention for a Free Iran. And I'd especially like to thank Maryam Rajavi for her leadership and contributions to this movement. For decades, the Iranian regime has oppressed its people, terrorized neighboring countries, and undermined the stability of the entire region. While the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps carries out terrorist campaigns abroad, Iranian security forces imprison innocent civilians at home, often for no other reason than because they were peacefully protesting the regime's brutality. While Iranian drones loaded with ball bearings and shrapnel hit American facilities, the regime works to stockpile nuclear material and advance its nuclear program. While the regime spreads misinformation abroad, they promote and protect human rights abusers at home. Men like Ibrahim Raisi. This is someone who was actively involved in the 1988 massacre of as many as 30,000 political prisoners in Iran, a crime that he carried out after the Supreme Leader's religious decree against the MEK, the People's Mujahideen Organization. This is someone who directed the brutal crackdowns against peaceful protesters in both 2009 and the more recent protests of 2019. That's why the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps and the regime promoted this killer. They promoted him to consolidate their power. They promoted him to close off any room for Iranian citizens seeking to hold their government accountable. And they promoted him as they stepped up regional terrorism operations and their push towards a nuclear weapon. We must continue to call out continued oppression in Iran. It is critical to confront the misogynist regime's targeting of women. It is critical to support people exercising their rights by protesting against the regime's repression. Indeed, with every building that collapses, with every water shortage, with every currency devaluation, the protest movement expands.